Hey, what's up, guys, and welcome back to another Real Madrid preview. This is the preview to Real Sociedad against Real Madrid. Back from the international break, we are. It actually felt like the last 2 weeks have gone by really, really quickly. It didn't really feel like anything really happened. Obviously, some international games, but I didn't felt like lots of football was taking place, and perhaps it wasn't, but it did feel really, really boring. But obviously, it is nice to take occasional breaks. But obviously, we're gonna have, I think, another one in October, and apparently another one after that. So look, obviously we're building up to a World Cup year. I get that, but yeah, I mean, club football is where everyone wants to be at, really, isn't it? I mean, yeah. I think international football, unless it's the World Cup or the Euros, it's not really interesting to watch. Honestly, maybe that's just me, but that's just how I really feel. So, yeah, it's very nice to be back to club football. And Real Madrid, you know, come back with a tough challenge against La Real in Real Sociedad. Um, a side that are, I would say one of the better teams, in recent years. Uh, and yeah, one of the more consistent teams in the last couple of years as well. They are, going to be a top four, maybe a top six challenger. Real Sociedad, I do believe, and going away to the stadium at Real Arena in San Sebastian is going to be a tough test. But look, we've done it before. We won there. I think last season it was a 2-0 win. I think if I'm not wrong, Mbappe's got a penalty, right? Um, I think getting a result there is a lot easier than playing against one of the relegation teams, and I'll tell you why. Relegation teams like Real Oviedo and whoever, they play differently. They are going to sit back and look for counter-attacking opportunities and suck you in terms of the pressure and try to make you frustrated. I think Real Sociedad, their style of football, they are going to be a lot more um, dangerous going forward, but you're going to have the opportunity, I would say, to get at them. So I think this could be a very good game for both teams, of course, in terms of the goal scoring opportunities. But it's obviously about the um, clinical side of things, that which team is more clinical. And I think Real Madrid can win this. I really do. Obviously, we have to show respect to Real Sociedad. They are a good side. They are a top team in La Liga, and they have whatever it takes to win. They definitely do. Um, but look, I think what we've seen from Jabi Alonso so far is defensively, this side is a lot more stable, a lot more balanced, a lot more structured, a lot more comfortable. Going forward, we are still missing a little bit of substance in terms of the clinical finishing. I'm still not fully feeling it in terms of the likes of Vinny Jr. Um, is he back to his best? We are very, very unclear on that. It's not about one game. It's not like as if one game and he's back, right? Obviously, Mbappe is the main man in this team. You also have the likes of Rodrigo. Is he going to start? Is Vinny going to start? Who's going to start? Is Mastantuono the main right wing option until Bellingham comes back and perhaps Arda Güler goes out wide? Or does he go with this diamond midfield with Güler, Chouameni, Valverde, and Bellingham in front of them? The possibilities are going to be endless, but as of now, um, the team should be pretty straightforward, I would say. Um, and yeah, I really think that this is going to be a big test and showing of the attacking side of the games, because I think, like I said, Real Sociedad are going to leave gaps in behind. They're not going to be sitting deep. They're not going to be playing, some may say, terrible football, and I do agree, but they're going to try to win. Okay, they're not going to try to get a fluke win. They are going to try to win by playing football. They're going to go attacking. They're going to, play the game. And it's down to the likes of Vini Jr. and Mbappe to try to exploit with their pace, with their flair, with their skill, to try to get the winning goals, be the man to step up and win the game. And yeah, like I said, look, Real Sociedad are a good team. They haven't had a good start to the season. I mean, it's only been 3 games, but currently they are 16th. Yikes, they are next to Atletico Madrid. They have drawn 2 and lost 1. Now, they drew away to Valencia on match day 1. They drew at home to Espanyol. That's what I'm saying. A 2-2 draw. Even Espanyol, I'm not trying to be disrespectful, but Espanyol going away to Real Sociedad, getting 2 goals, obviously conceding 2 goals, but you would expect Real Madrid's defense to be a lot more tidy. And then Real Oviedo beat Real Sociedad at home. So look, I fully expect Real Madrid to get the win here. Not trying to be too overconfident. Yeah, I mean, they've got some good players. Kubo, Oyarzabal, Sadiq, Carlos Soler is now there. So is Zakarian. I'm pretty sure Yangel Herrera is out injured. They've got Goncalo Guedes. They've got Alvaro Odriozola, former Real Madrid right back, of course. Brais Mendes, Sucic, Alex Ramiro, the keeper, Baronetsia. They've got Zubelida. They've got a bunch of experience. Munoz at the back. They've got a bunch of experience in the team, and they've got Take Kubo, who is one of the best players in La Liga, I would say, consistently. Really, really good player. Obviously, again, former Real Madrid player as well. But yeah, for me, this is how Real Madrid should line up: Courtois, Carreras, Huijsen, Militao, and I think he will trust Carvajal over Trent. I think the back 5 is pretty much picking itself, except for the right back and perhaps Rudiger or Militao, but that's also 50-50. I hope Tchouaméni and Valverde aren't injured, because they were doing some training on their own. So yeah, I mean, they were in the gym, I believe, on their own. So I hope they are okay, because they are 2 very key players in their roles. Then Arda Güler in there as well. And the attack is the same: Vini Jr., Mbappe, Mastantuono. That is the attack that we want. Obviously, Bellingham still out. I'm not sure if Camavinga will be back. I highly doubt he will. Even if he will, he probably won't. If he does get minutes, he's gonna get very limited amount. But yeah, I don't really expect him to get involved, even if he's in the squad list. And obviously both Mendy and Endrick are still injured as well. So that is the squad update in terms of the fitness and injuries issues. But score predictions: I'm gonna go Real Sociedad 1, Real Madrid 3. Let's hope that we can go out there, score some goals, get the job done. Obviously with the Champions League coming up as well, this upcoming midweek. Hopefully, we can carry on this good momentum that we have started the season off with. Yeah. But let me know what thoughts are down below. Hope you guys have enjoyed today's video. Hit the bell instead. Subscribe to the channel on already. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.